Hello and welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of ToucanPlays Monster Jam Showdown. And this week has been an exciting week, guys. We saw the drop of the last of the 4 Monster Jam Showdown preview videos. This one titled Showdown, and it does in fact go over the Showdown events plus a lot more. It was also been brought to my attention that the PlayStation Store possibly leaked some patch notes that are kind of interesting to take a look at, and the official Milestone TikTok account dropped a few shorts that are fun to look at, even if they don't provide anything new per se. With that though, let's break it down. Okay, let's start off with the Showdown trailer. So it starts off with Bad Company, and I gotta tell you, I really love the holographic effect that they've got on Bad Company. It looks just like Bad Company did in World Finals 22, and they've done a great job of reproducing it in game. I cannot stress how awesome it looks. All right, moving on. We've got Zombie Galaxy. Yes, there are Gears and Galaxy trucks in game. So cool. Gears and Galaxies, of course, is not my favorite of the Spin Master variants, but still really cool to see other variants represented other than just Fire and Ice. Then we've got a nice shot of Velociraptor hitting a ramp in slow-mo. The venue that we see on screen is the Death Valley Stadium. It is the only indoor stadium in Monster Jam Showdown. Cut to the title card, Showdown. The announcer says it is almost time to step on the gas and kickstart our careers in Monster Jam Showdown. So excited. All right, we get a nice view of the title screen, and we've talked about the title screen in some of our live streams before, and I gotta say the title screen, it looks fantastic. It looks like it's kind of in the garage or behind the scenes at some sort of a Monster Jam event. And of course, the truck that's featured in the title screen here is Mohawk Warrior Fire. The truck that's featured though is not static. It depends on whatever truck you played with last. It changes every time. Kind of a cool little feature if you ask me. All right, moving forward, we see the 3 different main maps that are available presently. We've got Death Valley on the top, Colorado on the left, and Alaska on the right. Presumably there will be a spot for a 4th track on the bottom, and that will be the Aloha map. As we zoom into Death Valley, we can see that the map has been updated from the version that was leaked by Epic Games. We can see that there is a tally of the number of tokens that you've collected for each map. I'm going to do a breakdown video that describes what each of these tokens means and how it affects the progress in your total overall game. As we zoom into the Snowy Lands region in Alaska, we can see that each map that has been completed has a bronze, silver, and gold medal attached to it. This player has actually gone through and completed pretty much the entire game and has earned all gold medals on every track in this particular region. We can also see the 2 little fingers holding up like a victory sign. That means that they have completed the secondary objective on that particular map. Moving on to the Alaska Stadium map, we can see that we have not completed quite as many of the secondary objectives in this section of the map. Cut to a Colorado Figure 8 race, I believe, and we see Velociraptor, Jester, Avenger, and a brief glimpse of Mohawk Warrior Fire in the background. Then we cut to Gravedigger Ice in an Alaska Extreme Freestyle map. Cut to Avenger going around a corner in an extreme head-to-head race. And then we cut to what I believe is probably the most exciting part for me of this trailer, and that is the garage with various trucks and liveries with a custom camera that zooms in and out and pans around the different trucks. What we've seen in the version that we've got so far is that this camera is static and you cannot change the camera around. I'm really hoping that this is an indication that we can get a custom camera in the garage to show off our trucks. We see Maxi Blackout, Megalodon Zombie, and we cut to one of those other hologram trucks I was talking about, El Toro Loco Chrome. And man, I gotta tell you again, this hologram effect, this particular clip just doesn't do it justice. The chrome effect looks spectacular in the game when you're playing with the truck. It looks so good. I love it. And then finally, we cut to a double shot of Monster Mud Dalmatian Galaxy and Bad Company, again in the garage with a custom camera setup. Cut to a Showdown duel versus Blue Thunder. And it looks like our player is going to be driving as Mohawk Warrior Fire. Now, these Showdown events, well, I've talked about it before, the way they work, not only do you have to finish in first, but you also have to make a points goal, as you can see up in the top left. You achieve points by performing stunts. Stunts are done, they can be drifts, they can be destructibles, they can be jumps, they can be all kinds of things while you're racing. You just have to keep that combo meter up and running as long as you possibly can. And these Showdown races can be somewhat challenging if you can't keep that combo meter going. Keeping that combo meter going is the easiest way to get the maximum score possible though. Again, I'll do a breakdown video of all of the trucks and how to unlock them, including each of the different Showdown events. I think there's like 5 or 6 different Showdown events. So keep your eye out for a tutorial on how to unlock each of the trucks in the future. All right, then we cut to a circuit race in Alaska. We've got in the lead for a brief moment, we see Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy. Then we've got Max D Blackout, followed by Megalodon Zombie, Stone Crusher, Earthshaker, and Wildside. Cut to Brutus in another extreme freestyle map. And then cut to Shaker performing a freestyle event in Death Valley. And then we cut to Gravedigger Ice. Looks like it's an extreme head-to-head race because you can see Velociraptor in the background competing against Gravedigger Ice. In the very last clip, we get to see Zombie Galaxy and a very, very quick glimpse of that El Toro Loco Chrome sliding into view as we cut to the title card. Awesome trailer, guys. I'm so excited. We are so close. Let me pull up the timer and we can see exactly how close we are. There we go. As of recording, we have 19, whoa, let me see, get my finger right underneath it. There we go. 19 days, 13 hours, 46 minutes, and 45 seconds. There we go. That's until August 29th, the official release date. Of course, anybody who has pre-ordered the Big Air Edition will get it 3 days early. That's me as well. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. It's gonna be so exciting. All right, the next tip was sent in to me by Kyle. Thank you so much, Kyle. Thank you to everybody else who let me know about the Showdown trailer that was released. I really do appreciate everybody who lets me know about updates to Showdown. It really does help me get my job done easier. Thank you so much. Anyway, the website that Kyle showed me is called Orbeez Patches, and it seems to be kind of a repository for all of the patches for the PlayStation, including Monster Jam Showdown. And these are the patch notes that were released on July 24th, 2024. If you click on the details button here, it will tell you all of the details of this particular patch, the version, where it came from, and it gives you some manifest numbers and all this other stuff. If you look at the patch notes, though, you can see exactly what they added and what they changed. Interesting to note here is that it says patch version 1.02. That tells me that the original version that they distributed to Epic Games that we all got is likely version 1.0. That was the official release. The version which they consider in the gaming industry to have gone gold. It's the version that they send off to manufacturers to where they can then create physical media. All of the physical discs that you guys all received that have ordered physical versions of the game is likely going to be the same version that we got from Epic Games. But day one, you're going to have to download a mandatory patch, and it's likely going to be this patch 1.02. What did we add? We added freestyle split screen game mode. I didn't even realize that freestyle split screen wasn't a game mode. I thought it was. But apparently it wasn't. Best Trick multiplayer game mode, so that's going to be online multiplayer, so we can do Best Trick in online multiplayer. That's awesome. Best Trick split screen game mode. Treasure hunting multiplayer game mode. Now, I'm going to overlay this with some game files that I found in a folder, just some quick little videos of some test screens that overlay that says treasure hunt mode or treasure found. Those are just temporary video files that were put in there for this particular game mode, and they're placeholders that are put in there until they can get the official videos that are going to be in there eventually. Added Horde multiplayer game mode. I'm assuming that means, again, online, multiplayer online, which is awesome. I can't wait for that. Extreme head-to-head split screen game mode, which that's good. I'm glad that's going to happen. Dynamic voiceovers for in-game events. Now, we've noticed that there was a volume control for dynamic voiceovers, but there hadn't been, up until this point, any dynamic voiceovers installed in the game. So that's good. We're adding those dynamic voiceovers in the game. Added support for LED panel screen inside stadiums and circuits. So I'm guessing what that means is that they're adding that support. If you notice in the Alaska map, you can see your truck, your video footage from behind your truck up on the Jumbotron, and that's just going to add it for other maps. Added in-game voiceovers and dialogues for first-time user experience. Now, when you first log into the game, there is a little bit of a tutorial, and there is some voiceover and dialogue that's already in place. This looks like it's going to be adding more of a walkthrough kind of experience, so that's good. Minor fixes and polishing for tutorial and first boot elements. So what is suspiciously absent, though, in these patch notes is any reference to fixing the physics. That's kind of scary. I hope that they do fix the physics. I don't know. We'll have to see, guys. We'll have to see. As of now, this was, again, 7/24. This is a full month before the game is actually going to release. I'm going to assume that they are going to have another big patch before release, probably in addition to patch 1.02. So we'll see when the game comes out what more patches are going to happen. And as the game progresses, I'm sure we'll get more of these patch notes, and I'll go over each one as they happen. Now, just one more thing that I happened to notice while I was clicking through things, you can actually download the PKG files. Now, PKG files are a specific to PlayStation file, but this is the patch. This is the actual patch that you could download to your PlayStation somehow. But I don't think that there's a way that I can apply a PKG file to my Epic Games version that I know of. If somebody out there knows a way that I can add this PKG patch to my game file, let me know. I would like to do that because I would definitely like to test out the new patch before the game goes live. All right, last little bit of this video. We've got 3 quick little TikTok videos to show you from the official Milestone TikTok account. First one says, no X, no next. And then Monster Jam trucks are the best. I don't know what this is, guys. Then we've got Megalodon going and hitting a crush car, El Toro Loco flying through the air, and that's it. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Somebody out there help me. No X, no next. Monster Jam trucks are the best. Megalodon, El Toro Loco. I don't know what it means, guys. I don't know. Help me out. All right, next up, we got some weird, creepy music. We've got Megalodon, El Toro Loco, and Zombie performing some tricks in Alaska. I'm sorry, this is Alaska. In Alaska, which of course is the baseball stadium, Anaheim Stadium sort of event, or sort of venue rather. And they're just doing all kinds of weird tricks. Now, I do believe that this is the old version. Because of the way that the physics work and everything, it looks like it's the older version. They seem to be maintaining those bicycles, and the music is just so bizarre. I mean, not much to see here, guys. Not much to see, but hey, there it is. Now, this particular video, I believe, is a newer version. So we've got Zombie. We see a little bit of that dash cam view. My most average dream. And it's just got Zombie racing through Death Valley, smashing into Alien Invasion with his nose. This is kind of weird, just seeing the nose cam. And then this is the grill cam is what I'm going to call it. So it's just kind of showing off a couple of the different viewpoints that you could do, the different camera angles that you can do. Smashing into Thunderosaurus. Kind of music choices are just so bizarro. I don't know exactly what it was that made me think that this might be a newer version. I think it was the way that the truck was landing. Looked like it might have been a more recent version. The physics were a little bit more up to date, but maybe not. Smash. Yeah, I don't know. It is kind of fever dreamish just watching Zombie's nose. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I sure do appreciate you. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out the video that you see on your screen right now. And hey, we'll see you guys on the flip side. Later, everybody. Bye.